Unfortunately, this week we found out what happens when a large container ship hits a major pylon on a bridge. Today is March 30th, and this is a weekly summary of just legal history. When the Sri Lanka boat Dali hit the Francis Scott Key Bridge Tuesday morning, it brought down major portions of the bridge. Luckily, the ship was able to send out a mayday before hitting the bridge, and transit authorities were able to shut down traffic on the bridge. Unfortunately, it appears that 6 workmen who were working on construction on the bridge died. In a video, we see the lights go on and off from the boat before it hits, indicating a possible power issue. I guess everybody but me turned into being an boat expert to give their thoughts on what happened. People wondered if it was a terrorist attack, but considering the ship sent a mayday before hitting the bridge and that it was 1:30 a.m., it doesn't seem likely that it was a terrorist attack. The bridge, one of the couple ways for people traveling in Baltimore to go over the harbor, the other way being a tunnel. Baltimore's harbor is one of our busier ports, and there is worry how much this will impact our supply chains. We await further information on what happened. We finished up last week with the story of Riley Strain and his body ending up in the Cumberland River. We are still awaiting his toxicology reports, but the family conducted a second autopsy on Riley and provided something that wasn't expected, and that was no water in the lungs. As I understand, you can still drown without water showing up in the lungs, but this certainly brings about people questioning the story right now, which is that he was drunk and fell in the river and drowned. People want a sexier story than that. He was found without some of his clothes and wallet, but the forceful waters of the river could rip them off, and he wasn't found for several weeks. So we await for the toxicology report and a further investigation. Maybe in a few years we'll have podcasts questioning the death. The other breaking news this week was the raid of P. Diddy's homes in Miami and LA. He's been accused of sex trafficking, sexual assault, gun, and narcotics distribution. We also heard rumors that he was flying to a country with non-extradition, but those rumors were found to be false. He and his lawyer put out a statement saying that federal military raid on his house were wrong, and then that his name will be cleared. His phones were also confiscated. We await further details on the raids and where they are going in the investigation. The Adam Montgomery trial has been over for a while, but we are now ready for the hearing for his sentencing. As you may recall, Adam did not attend his trial, but the prosecution has put in a motion that Adam must attend the sentencing so he could see family members of the girl that he was convicted of killing. His team replied to the motion saying that Adam is innocent and that he doesn't want to go to the sentencing. Let's see what happens this week. Next, the trial for Chad Daybell starts. He is being tried for conspiracy and first degree of murder of Lori's 2 children, Josh Vallow and 16-year-old Tylee Ryan, as well as his first wife, Tammy Dallow. His wife, Lori, was convicted last year. Chad is eligible for the death penalty. The news that came out this week is that Lori may testify in the case against her husband. There is a Netflix show about them, and that I didn't get to watch, but Lori and Chad were big end-time believers, and that influenced their decision in the murders. And last, updates in the Delphi proceedings. This week, the primary story is about the lack of funds given to the defense to hire experts such as ballistic experts or possibly an odonism expert to counter the story of the prosecution. A GoFundMe was set up for Richard Allen to raise money to hire experts. We shall see how much they raise in that effort. I had a good time in Atlanta for work this week, but I did get sick at the end of the trip. So hopefully I can be over it soon. So please stay healthy and don't get involved in any sex scandals like all the famous people seem to be doing. Have a good week.